In Sandy's Kitchen. Well, I just want to say thank you for those who have been kind of peeking in on whatever I'm trying to make. So let me jump right to it. Well, I started searching because thank God I am still fighting the carbs. It's been really hard. I bless God that I am still doing it. So today is July 4th. I know a lot of you all who see this later, I know you done got your belly full with cakes and pies and barbecue and all that, but I'm fighting this devil because I don't want no shots. I don't want no diabetes. I don't want none of that. And I know we get carbs and a whole lot of things we eat, but I'm fighting out my potatoes. I'm fighting out my pastas. I'm fighting out, all these things and rices and all those things that I know that I have extremes with. So I talked to y'all about that the last time. But this is what I'm making. I'm making a Italian style ground turkey. You see that? Italian style ground turkey and spinach bake. Okay. So, this is going to be my first time making this, so pray that it come out good. But I've been doing pretty good, okay, on that. And the Lord let me come back and check myself out today. I think I lost 25 pounds. But remember, I wasn't doing it to lose the weight. I was doing it for my health sake, okay, to use wisdom about what I'm eating, those things that I have extremes for. Because I love me some potatoes and, and pasta. I just love it. Just thinking about it right now, I still tell the devil, no, I'm going to win. So anyway, without any further ado, I've already put inside here this ground turkey, okay? Already, this Italian style type, all right? I put that in already, and so it's kind of cooking now, and I'm going to add some seasoning to it in just a few minutes. As you can see, that one package is not making a whole lot because it's only me anyway. So, as you can see, I've got to work on these handlebars after I lost all that weight, but I still believe God. Now look, this is what that looks like. It looks kind of yucky, but it's going to be good. I know it is, because just thinking about how I've made some stuff in time past with Italian sausage, it's been pretty good. So anyway, let's keep it moving. This is what I put in. You could put the cream of chicken, whatever cream of whatever type of cream you want, a turkey, but I put cream of celery. Okay, 'cause I love celery flavor and what it does to turkey. So anyway, and it's Italian ground turkey. So we're gonna see what happens with that. I already know it's gonna be good. So anyway, I was led to use a cream of celery. Okay, so anyway, I've already got my oven set for 350 or is that 300? I'm putting 325 for not it's hot out here, outside. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do for now. Got this cooking up, getting it ready to finish cooking. Now I'm gonna dump in my fresh garlic and that's fresh garlic and tomatoes. Now what I did is I took my tomatoes and I peeled them because I'm fighting arthritis as well. So tomatoes just sends a lot of inflammation. So I believe I ain't trying to help it out as I peel the tomatoes. So this way I'm not getting the hub part of it that will also give some other, information, with the tomatoes. So anything that you do in excess of is going to cause problems anyway. So, but anyway, so I am here now putting all that in, my fresh garlic, my one tomato. I think they call those rotels or whatever you want to call them. But I've got just one of those that I sliced up really good and put that in here and letting it cook. I'm turning it up now. And let me throw this can away. And then next, I'm going to start putting my seasoning in because I like everything spicy and hot, which is not good for me, but I love it. I guess that's come from the Louisiana woman that I am. I'm born in Louisiana. So anyway, I'm going to put the cayenne pepper in here. And I like a lot of cayenne because I like it spicy. So it looks like I may have put about 2 tablespoons in here because I like it hot to give it a kick. Okay. And so then I'm going to put some basil. I almost put basil almost in everything. A little basil. And then I'm going to put garlic powder. Garlic powder. Now, I usually use a lot of garlic powder and everything because I like to have a lot of garlic flavor. And then I'm putting onion powder. Okay, I'm going to put a lot of onion powder in there as well to try to see how that's going to taste with it as well. So just to give it the onion flavor because I didn't want to put no onions in here at all because I just didn't want onions. Because onions, if you leave them sitting overnight, a lot of times they spoil the food. So I don't put a lot of onions in my food unless I know it's going to all be eaten up pretty quick, okay? So we're going to stir that up. I ground it. Now, one thing I did see about the texture of this Italian-style ground turkey was that it was kind of like hard to get it to grind up, you know, when I was frying it. So you want to get it to saute slowly in and chop it up as you go. And we'll see what happens with it. But so far, so good. I got it ready, got this all cooked up and ready. And so then the next thing we're going to do now is get prepared to put it in because I already had it cooked, get prepared to put this particular mixture in the pan. So you decide how much you're going to make, and you get, because it's only for me, this is the size pan I'm going to use. At first I had one bigger than this, but I realized, no, I didn't need that. So I'm going to stir it up really, really good, get that soup to moving around in here really good, and then I'm going to take it. I can finish cooking a little bit more. Meanwhile, I'm going to turn this down so I can finish simmering a little bit. And so I think I'm going to put the top on it so it can, you know, steam a little bit. And then after that, I'm going to start working on the spinach. Okay, let me get the top. I'm going to start working on the spinach. So I'm going to turn it down. Now, the spinach. I'm going to take I've used 2 large eggs, okay? You choose. I'm putting the 2 large eggs in here on the fresh spinach. Please use fresh spinach. It always turns out so much better. I use 2 fresh spinach, 2 heapings of fresh spinach. Now, this is the size baby spinach that I got. Okay, so I used half of this. So it depends, again, depends on the size you're making. Okay, so I used half of this, and let me put it away. I used half of that, and then you mix up this spinach really good in, you know, in this, the eggs really good in the spinach, okay? Mix it up really, really good. Stir it around so that can get on the spinach really, really good, the eggs. And then you want to also go ahead on and add your seasoning. I'm just adding some slap your mama on my spinach, okay? Because here I go again. I want to kick on everything. All right. And then I'm going to add a little bit onion powder and garlic powder. A little onion powder and garlic powder on there as well. And garlic powder. Because I love meat to eat. Okay. So, I guess I'm going to put a little cayenne too. Because I love for it to be spicy. So, anyway, that's all I'm going to put on there. I'm going to keep mixing it up. And then, you know, maybe add a little salt and pepper. Very little salt and very little pepper. So, this here is sea salt. So, I add a little sea salt. And a little black pepper as well on here, you know, to see what's going to happen. And I think that's all I'm going to add. Okay, so that's that. Stir it up really good and get in that egg and make sure that egg is all over these leaves of the spinach, and so it can bake really good. All right, so I think, let me see what's happening here. Okay, I think it's ready to come out. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to take the mixture that we've created and put it in my baking pan. It almost fried. I'm glad I heard him calling his name. Okay, you can see it's not a whole lot. That's why you want to make sure when you're doing it, get the side of the pan that you want to do it in. So it won't be, you know, you put this out the way. So it won't be a whole bunch. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish mixing this up. And it better be like I want it. Because, you know, this stuff ain't cheap that you're making this with. Alright, so you want to spread it around so it can really get evened in the pan and everything that you're using, the glass dish that you're using. And you spread it around real, real good. You already got your oven ready. Okay, then now I'm going to make sure it's all evenly in this glass pan, okay? Alright, so I got that moved down. And I started to use Italian, spicy Italian sausage. Now I know how I like to add my own spices to everything. So I didn't do that. So now we're going to go ahead on and stir this around a little more and add this, the spinach in here with the egg that split the spinach, okay? Alrighty. Alright. So now we're going to start putting the spinach in. And you lay it around. Okay. And so I'm excited about this now. A lot of people leave their stems out. I don't like a lot of stems, like I said before. I'm not crazy about a lot of stems, but they're good for you. Alright? But I just don't like a lot of stems. Okay. So you spread that around. Can you see that? Let me fix it so you can see this. Can you see it? Okay, good. Okay. So, and so I'm spreading it all around so that it all can lay and get prepared for the next part that I love to yummy about. And it is the cheese. It's the cheese that's killing us all. That's carb too, you know. And so let me get that out. But I think my extremes, like I said, you know, even though a lot of my carbs I'm getting, even though, you know, I'm really pulling away from the extremes, you know, the potatoes, the pasta, and all that. In order for me to have lost this weight like that, again, like I said, it wasn't about the weight, it was about my health. And I tell you, I've been sleeping good and resting good ever since I got them carbs out of my system. And I just give God all the glory. Thank you, Father, for having me do this. And anybody that's been doing along with me. This month of July, the 14th, when we started our journey, it was the 14th, and now we're fixing to head into, this is the second month. So July will give 2 months, so that'll be 60 days without carbs. Okay, I said my extremes because I do eat oatmeal, and that's a carb. I do eat my cereal at night that I love to eat, a bowl of cereal, and so that's carbs. But anyway, here we go. We're going to top this with mozzarella cheese. Okay. So you already know it had to be something. Not that's all I'm going to eat. Okay. So anyway, the mozzarella cheese, we're going to put that on top. We want to just make sure it's all smeared over everywhere. And remember, I'm not no chef, but I love to eat me some cheese. Okay. So I believe God is going to make it real good. We're going to spread it all over it. So it'll be really, really good. And then after you finish after you finish putting all the cheese on here, then you want to put, I put different cheeses because I like different flavors, okay? So put a good helping of this one because the mozzarella is what really makes it taste good. So I'm going to add, you can add some Italian seasoning in your seasoning well if you want to. But I'm going to put some, what is this one? I'm going to put some Fiesta blend. I thought I already opened these. I'm going to put some Fiesta blend in this one as well. Because I want to, you know, to have a good flavor to soak down in there. I'll put some Fiesta blend in there on top of that. And let's see what that does. Okay. Okay. And then the final one I'm going to put on here is the, I think I put the Parmesan. Yeah, the Italian Parmesan. The Italian Parmesan, okay? The Italian Parmesan. So then I put the Italian Parmesan on top of that. And then we're going to bake it for about 25 to 30 minutes, okay? So you just bake it and watch it and make sure that, you know, everything is coming out the way it needs to and that it's not overcooked or dried out, okay? So you bake it uncovered, and here we are. Make sure it's all that. Look at that. Don't that look good? Lord, I can't wait to eat them home. So that's it. I'll try to give you a picture of it after it's all over. I pray it's good. I'm sure it is. I'm going to show you the picture of it a little bit later. God bless you. Thank you for watching.